We're almost there. To dream
Halfway.
the impossible dream.
So here's the thing. If Zexara wins, do I just say, like, all right, well, Alex clearly won the tournament. But no, it's the Dex. It's the Dex.
It is definitely the Dex.
Because if it was the players, we would have just had one game. We should do that. We should do that right after.
Yeah, right. We do the finals and then a winner take all. Put my faith back in Zerta because now he's got a Grim Monolith and a Staff of Domination.
And the battle continues.
Let me tell you, another way to go infinite and then another way to draw out my entire deck. It's pretty awesome.
No, I just needed more draw.
Yeah. A memoir.
I'm pretty sure there's a what you call it in here. I'm thinking of the word. Hang on. Sylvan Library, right?
Yeah.
Sylvan Scrying. Sylvan Library.
Sylvan Library is the one that will let you see more cards. It's kind of like a free top every turn. Unless, of course, you're playing Abundance as well, in which case it's just 3 land or non-land cards, depending on how you feel.
I need
Yo.
a safer hand.
Nothing would make me happier than a card called Whatchacallit.
I'm sure something in an unset has, if not exactly that, very similar.
It's one of those cards that needs to be just like Shenanigans.
Yeah.
You know, like aptly named.
Yeah.
Shenanigans, what's that do? Oh, it just comes back to your hand and blows out an artifact every turn. Huh, that's some shenanigans.
Swear to God, I'm gonna pistol whip the next person who plays Shenanigans.
Okay, shenanigans.
That should be, I don't know, get an equipment, like, name a card, the next time that card is played, you get an equipment or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that is a hand, for sure. You missed me pitching my Horizon Stone. It's a 5-mana artifact that says that your mana doesn't empty at the end of turns and phases.
Cool card.
I think it just becomes colorless. Everything in the jig. Pay 1 life, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. 7 taps, sacrifice everything in the jig. Choose target player at the beginning of the next end step. Exchange life totals with that player. Exchange control of all permanents you and that player control, and exchange cards in your hands, cards in your libraries, and cards in your graveyard.
Hot potato.
It's hilarious. It's like I used to play Aminato, the Fate Spinner, whose last ability was choose left or right. Each player shuffles their non-land permanents to that direction.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just like, well, I'm going to take all your stuff and you can have all my nothing.
Yeah.
Because you'd specifically be like, Teferi's Protection, and phase all of your permanents out of the game.
Yo, yeah.
And now we exchange permanents.
Yeah.
So I just take all your stuff, mine's phased.
That's great. I believe I go first?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Then in that case, I start with this forest and then say go.
I will also start the game with a forest and say go.
I did it forest.
Ha 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 ha. Ah, damn it.
I will play this Pendulum, and then this Emerald Medallion, and then say go.
Emerald Medallion. Island, go.
Forest. Lifecrafter's Bestiary.
Cool.
You need my upkeep card 1. I'm going to forget about that. Go right ahead.
That's a card for later. Let's play Twilight Mire. Yeah, has to be. And it's your turn.
Play this forest. Oh, wait. Did I draw already? Alright, well, I would have kept this card.
That's
See,
usually
I knew
how
it.
I remember to scry.
Yeah.
I didn't want that. Oh, wait, I can.
Yeah.
If I want it, it's fine.
Yeah. 1 and a green. Morrowind, and that's a creature spell. Hell yeah, that's casting her. Bam, I'll draw a card. That'll be fun. Did I play a land? I don't think I did. Nykthos trying to Nyx.
Do you have any land excel?
No, I
You
did. No.
definitely played a land.
Yeah, it's probably a forest. That makes sense. Okay. Then you didn't see that. You have no idea what that is.
What card?
Exactly.
Nice.
I'll throw this out. Helix Pinnacle. There. If I ever get any spare mana, which is possible. She's this turn. All right, say go.
River of Tears.
That's gonna be me after this game if I lose.
Nice. I play as Axara and say go.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to mark. A cast for me, a cast for you, and I take the turn. Draw.
1,000-Year Elixir actually sounds pretty good for this deck.
Nykthos! Who would have seen that coming?
What? A Shrine to Nyx.
And I forgot to scry again. Fuck! I would have kept this card. It's fine.
There it is. You're fine.
Okay.
It's not like you run that blue guy whenever you would scry instead draw that many.
Yeah, that's true.
He says partner on him.
Oh, yeah. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good.
I want to put him in Scarab God really bad.
To his devotion, you say?
Kind of want Scarab God back together.
For a mere green. Seeker of Skybreak, but I will pay the 1 and draw a card.
Playing
And
Meter now.
counter for Marwyn. What do they say? Sounds great for Shia. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Alrighty. 1, 2. Activate Nykthos gives me 3. 1 cheaper. Wirewood Channeler. Another counter for Marwyn. But I don't have the mana, so I can't Emerald Medallion it. Sadly. I'm a 3/3, you're a 2/3, you're Death Touch. Alright, fine. Alright, fine.
Yeah.
Although I can... She's old enough. Yeah, we'll do that to have drawn a card off Lightcrafter's Bestiary. Hell yeah. And I still have 2 green floating. It sounds like. Predatory Hunger. Whenever an opponent successfully casts a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on enchanted creature. It's probably going to go on Marwyn.
Cool.
Makes a lot of sense. I don't know, maybe. Seeker of Skybreak is from last game, right?
No, because you got 2 +1/+1 counters on Marwyn in this turn. I
This turn? Both this turn? Yeah, that makes
think
sense.
so.
Man, I got this super cool history, but it does not have every card I played.
Yeah,
All right.
crazy.
All right, then go ahead.
Cascading Cataracts.
Delightful. Oh, and I hope Joe is happy I put his favorite knockoff Viking on the label.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deathwind for 6. I give your Marwyn -6/-6, and I get a 6/6 Hydra.
Fair enough. Didn't even get Predatory Hunger one time.
Yeah. It's your turn. Yes, no, I obviously couldn't let that go off. All my kill spells are like, pay X mana to drain something of all its health.
I'm going to scry 1.
This will be the time you see something you don't want.
Um,
Or even worse. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it.
Yeah, no. This is probably better. I draw a card. Yeah, I think it's better. This is good. Forest. Marwyn's going to cost me 4 and a green, -1 to 3 and a green. Devotion is 1, 2, 3. So it'll net me 1. Alright, fine. 3. Or, yeah.
No,
1, 2, 3.
3.
So that breaks even?
Breaks
Fine.
even.
3. But I will harmonize. Draw 3 cards. goes through, right? So, 2. I'm gonna tap him. Another 2. That's 4. And then don't even need the green. Marwyn again. It's another cast of Marwyn. And I'll pay the green because it's casting a creature spell to draw a card. And correct me if I'm wrong, I did throw out a land. I must have. No way I didn't. I'll tell you what I did instead.
You have 6 lands in play.
That's right. And you
I only have 5.
head
You
by
went
one?
first.
Yeah, makes sense. Arbor Elf. Bam. Counter for Marwyn, and I'll pay the green to draw a card. Okie dokie. Nobody has haste. That's a shame. Go ahead. I mark my second cast. That's right.
Forest.
Hey!
Hey, Manchild's here.
You are right on time.
Manchild
I assume.
is on y'all. Okay. A mana reflection.
My envy. It's real.
I swing for 6.
It's Big Hydra. Take 6, why not?
I respond by floating 4 black and giving it +3/+0 until end of turn, and I get a 3/3 Hydra. Sorry, 6/6 Hydra. Oh no, 3/3 Hydra. That's not a doubling season. It's a mana reflection.
You respond to what? But anyways, I take an
Yeah.
additional 3.
You're taking an additional 3 off of it.
Yeah. And it's from a Hydra. Okay.
Respond to no blocks.
Not technically
That's
allowed,
what
but
Yeah, it's
declare
technically
blockers
not.
didn't happen, so
Right.
priority happened. It's
after
fine.
the declare attacker step.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
set.
your turn. Declare blockers.
Take the turn. Alright. Alright. I'm going to actually keep track. Number 1, I will scry.
It will keel.
Put it to the bottom of the library. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay, fine. We do it right. Okay. I will play the forest and keep track of the fact that I have played a land. My devotion to green is actually pretty good. You're not playing a Shire right now, are you? No. That sounds about right. I feel like that should really go out first. That's fine. Alright, leave that up. And oh my god, it'll actually net. Okay, that's amazing. Unbelievably amazing. But I believe... Alright, so I believe the correct move is Vidalcan Orrery.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. That's what you do. But I can untap a forest if I'm into that. Kind of am. Tap for mana. Alright, so you got
This would let you untap any creature with fucking
a Shia.
hilarious.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. I got a Secret of Skybreak. You got a 3/3 Hydra.
3/3 Hydra.
Just waiting to go. Okay. I think because I think I do nothing. Go ahead. I just sit there and stare at my Vidalcan Orrery and say, "Man, it's sweet."
Say, wow, man, sweet Vidalcan Orrery. Oh yeah, what a card.
It's your own Vidalcan Orrery.
Reliquary Tower.
Can I get the opposite of Reliquary Tower? You have minimum hand size.
Jin Kataxis lowers your opponent's hand size by 7.
No. I want a minimum.
Oh.
So if I have 0 at the end of turn, I have to draw.
Oh, hilarious. I love
Way too
that.
strong.
Way too strong, yeah. Swing for 9.
Makes a lot of sense. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to... We said that'd be 5. All right. This will get me 5. And with that 5, I will spend 2 of it. Song of the Dryads. Zaxara is now a colorless forest land,
I respond
as
to that.
opposed to whatever else. Go for it. Oh, well, hang on. I'm going to do other stuff, probably. But hang on. Before I pass priority, that was 2 out of my 5. 1, Heroic Intervention. Permanents I control are hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. It's not a permanent yet. It's still a spell. But, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I still have... That's 1. That's 2. I still have another 2 floating. I will... Priest of Titania. That's an elf. And once she resolves, I get the counter and the draw. Or I get the counter and I can pay to draw. Okay, now I pass priority. What you want to do?
So that's 4. Minus 1 is 3. Plus 4 is 7. 8, 9. 10, 11. Minus 5 is 6. Plus 10 is 16. 17, 18. 19, 20. 21, 22. I'll Stroke of Genius for 19. I draw 19 cards and get a 19/19 Hydra. And now my Zaxara is a land.
Yep.
And I'm in it for 9 still.
I have hexproof and indestructible, so I'll just put jump blockers.
Alright, and it's your turn.
Oh, but also, Priest of Titania is coming out, so counter from Arwen. The last floating mana, draw a card off that.
Okay.
End of your turn. She's new, but you can tap for a forest, and you can tap for 1 of each elf, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get me this guy untapped, and then tap again for another 5. So that's 10. And 11th. I'm just going to put 11 Shroud counters on Helix Pinnacle.
Cool.
And then begin my turn. Take the turn. Untap before upkeep.
Thanks, Reliquary Tower. Really appreciate you letting me have all
Yeah, that's true.
24 cards in my hand.
I will scry 1. I will leave it and draw it. All right. Let us begin with Roaring Rites of Itlmoc.
Nice.
Mysterious creatures.
This is such a good land.
What, Growing Rites? Yeah, it's fine. No.
Assuming he's referring to the Reliquary Tower.
When it enters the battlefield,
I don't remember.
look at the top 4. I may reveal
He could be talking about my Zaxara.
a creature card. There are no creature cards. But the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. Let's do this Insanity. Although, you have a 19/19 that's just up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And my Heroic Intervention is down. Okay, okay. Let's start with, well, okay. You give me a number of, for each elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it again.
10.
10. Give me a forest back. 11. Priest of Titania. Similar to the other one, Arbor Elf. Or, no. Yeah, so that's also elf. That's another 5. 15. And
16 with that extra green, right?
you're right, 16. I forget what the highest cost is, but I'm a Genesis Wave. It's gonna be fun. Reveal the top X. Put any number of permanent cards with converted mana cost X or less.
13.
I think 13 is my most. Or no, I could do it for 13, but the question is, do I use all that mana? Well, it goes onto the battlefield. Let's do 13. It'll be fun. Reveal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like it's sorcery.
12, 13.
Did I say 13? Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I feel like Umbral Mantle is the right call, though, right?
You get all permanents.
Put any number of permanent. 1. Presence of Gond. I don't know. Who's not busy at the moment? Probably the Forest Untapper. Yeah, my real cool thing isn't a forest. It's just permanents. Forest. Forest. Immaculate Magistrate. That's going to be a counter from Arwen. Elvish Harbinger, another counter from Morrowind. I'm going to search my library for an elf, reveal it. Hang tight. Gaia's Cradle, hold that thought. Elvish Mystic, second. The Ultolith, third. You're a sorcery. Beast Whisperer, fourth. Whenever I cast a creature, draw a spell. Leyline of Abundance. Yeah, an instant and a sorcery. And I guess they go... No, everything else in the graveyard. Shame. There goes Praetor's Council.
It's the one that gets you your graveyard back.
I think so, yeah.
Hilarious.
So I believe that's 4 counters that I got to add to Morrowind.
I thought it was 3. The Whisperer, the Harbinger, and the...
And the Mystic.
Yep, so 3.
Makes sense, yeah. Okay.
Because you had already
Grab
given
2.
1 for the...
There we go. You're tapped. Yeah, Presence of Gond is on Arbor Elf. When Elvish Harbinger, I can search my library for an elf, reveal it, shuffle my library, put the card on top.
Yeah, but I think you put the +1/+1 counter on for the Magistrate as soon as you got it, and
Yeah.
you decided that you...
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Yeah, he just said that. You
Okay.
got one for the Magistrate.
What elf do I even want? I mean, because all my cool shit is not even an elf.
What's your life total?
31. That looks like the right answer. Okay, hang on. Okay. Check out this Ezri Renegade Leader. His cool thing is 2 and 3 green elf creatures I control get +3/+3 and trample till end of turn.
And it goes on top of your deck, right?
That's right.
Thank God.
Okay. How much mana I got left? What can I do to draw a card?
Cast a creature and pay a green.
You're right. So with that note, add a green for each creature I control. It's a fucking lot. Llanowar Elf. Llanowar Tribe. Counter from Morrowind, and I'll draw a card.
That's
Joel.
me.
Think so? You wanted a scoop?
Yep.
All right.
You were dead next turn.
Probably.
I was going to Unbound Flourishing and then Profane Command you out of the game.
Makes sense.
So, well done.
Muchas gracias.
All it took was a Genesis wave for 13.
Yeah, well, I was sitting on... Yeah. The fact that, I mean, A, your guy is a land, so it's actually hard for you to get rid of him, kind of.
Yeah.
And also, like...
He just does half as much. Now he only taps for a green instead of 2 mana of any color.
Yeah. And Growing Rats Littlemok was ready to transform. I think I had enough creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just hit...
Good game. Good game.
Adam, do you run lots of